My students, look at with me about this question about dynamica from المعاصر book. A body of mass 4 kg placed on a smooth plane inclined of horizontal towards the horizontal at angle of measure 45 degree. Then the work done by the weight force when the body move distance 5 meter on the line of the greatest slope of the plane downward. He asked about what the work. Okay, we know the work equal the weight multiplication by displacement. The weight about the body here, this body here, and the weight, we can factorize this weight here, mg, and this theta. We can write here mg sine theta and here mg cosine theta, mg sine theta. This displacement or displays the smooth plane we haven't r here, and direction will be where downward. It will be downward here. We haven't any resistance in this example, but we have displacement give us 5 meter. So the work we can write here mg multiplication sine theta multiplication by displacement 5 meter. So you can write weight 4 multiplication 9.8 multiplication sine theta equal root 2 over 2 or 1 over root 2 because he give us angle here 45 degree. Multiplication by 5, you can use the calculator to find the result. The result will be 98 root 2 joule. It choose letter D. Another question, in all the following figures, the magnitude of acceleration vanished except. All the result A, B, C, D is vanished except. Okay, look at relation number 1. We have relation between V and T, velocity and the time, and constant here, velocity, so the acceleration here will be equal 0. Okay, it's about letter A. And letter B, we have here relation between what? Here, relation between velocity and T. If you want to find the acceleration, it's meaning slope or derivative, slope about this curve, or slope about, or derivative about velocity by T. Then we have here acceleration. Okay, so we must choose letter B because he tell us in this example all the following magnitude of acceleration vanished except what? Except B, because we have the result about B. But letter C, look at about letter C here. We have letter C, we have relation between displacement and T. So the velocity here will be digits, will be get number, and acceleration will be equal 0 because it's linear. And derivative about linear here will be give me any angle or any result derivative about any number will be equal 0. Since acceleration here equals 0 and 1 acceleration equals 0. But letter B, we have the result about acceleration. Look at letter D here. We have relation between x and t. So the velocity here will be get a number. Any number here, it's meaning the slope about relation or derivative about x, displacement about 40, and we can have here acceleration will be equal 0. So you must choose letter what? Letter B. The result about this example will be letter B because we have the result about acceleration. But letter A and C and D, the acceleration will be equal 0, okay? Because we have relation between here V and T, derivative about constant number equals 0, and here acceleration linear here, linear equation, okay, linear. The derivative about x to t, it will be what? It will be velocity, and derivative about velocity will be equal 0 here, and here velocity equal the derivative about displacement to t, and acceleration will be equal 0. So we must choose letter B about this example. Next question here, a ball of mass 50 gram fell from height 2.5 meter on horizontal ground and rebounded to the height meter, height h meter. If the magnitude of the impulsive force between the ground and the ball was 5.6 Newton, and the time contact between them it was 0.1 second. Then height equal. Okay, we'll draw this example here. This ball and bonded give us this information, rebounded by a new velocity here and stop here. V here will be equal 0 and we have V naught here equal 0. We can find the velocity here and V naught here and give us here the height and give this height 2.5 meter. Okay, we know V power 2, we can find velocity here in the end. V power 2 equal V naught power 2 plus 2A or 2GS. Going to down to the north here, so we can write here zeros, then V will be 2 times 9.8 multiplication by 2.5, then the velocity will be equal, by using calculator, will be 5 or 7 centimeter or meter per second. Okay, we can using this information about MBUs. MBUs equal F multiplication by T multiplication by V plus 1 here, V1 and it V2. It's change the direction, it will be positive V1 plus V2 because we changed the direction about rebounded. It's rebounded. Then he give us this information here, width, height, and give us impulsive force here was 5.6 Newton. Okay, 5.6 is the force. Okay, it's the force multiplication by time. He give us the time here in the example 0.1 second. Okay, understood. Multiplication by weight, 50 gram, 50 divided by 1000. Multiplication by velocity 1 here 7 plus velocity 2 here. We can use a calculator to find velocity. It will be what? 4.2 meter per second. We get here 4.2 meter per second. We can using a rule again, but we must change the sign here because it's rebounded. Then V power 2 equal V naught power 2 subtract 2GS will be equal 0. V naught equal 4.2 power 2 subtract 2 multiplication by 9.8 multiplication by height here. The height will be, by using calculator, it will be what? 0.9 meter. We can convert to centimeter, it will be 90 centimeter. The result will be 90. Choose letter C.